This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. Here are our features on this episode of Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a hatchback from Toyota, the Wigo, and a compact crossover SUV from Ford, the Territory. Plus, a feature-to-feature comparison of two premium SUVs, the Volkswagen Tharu 300 TSI DSG SEL versus GA3 GS3 M Zoom R-Style. On Autopedia, we'll talk about Boost Controller. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the 50th anniversary One Suzuki Kickoff Ride as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Toyota. The entry-level car market is perhaps the most crowded these days, with entries from new brands coming in every other week, or so it seems. This car takes a look at what the old hands have to combat the newcomers like the Toyota and its Wigo.
When Toyota first rolled out the Wigo into the local market, it was positioned as an ideal option for first-time car buyers, emphasizing its affordability, reliability, and user-friendliness. It was immediately accepted by local car buyers from the younger demographics and urban dwellers seeking affordable and practical transportation solutions. After all, the Wigo is a fun, practical hatchback made and distributed by Toyota, known for reliability, functionality, and reasonable pricing in the face of the cutthroat SRPs of the competition. Still, more competition has come in with entries that not only look good but are filled with goodies that allow for very tempting SRPs that could sway buyers away from the more established brands. In the face of this, Toyota needs to raise its game with the Wigo. Toyota addressed this with the all-new Wigo, which arrived with a redesign that looks sportier and more aggressive to, again, appeal to the young buyers and those who value contemporary design. The new Wigo not only looked sportier, it was also bigger, lower, wider, and with a longer stance than its predecessor, being 3,760mm long, 1,665mm wide, and 1,515mm tall, with a 2,525mm long wheelbase and 165mm minimum ground clearance. The size increase enhances aesthetics and boosts interior and cargo space, making it more practical for families or individuals. Toyota also upgraded the Wigo's exterior features with split-type LED headlamps, clearance lamp with line guide, LED front fog lamps, high-mount stop lamp, rear-view mirrors with power adjust and power fold, black front grille, rear spoiler, pole antenna. The top-of-line 2024 Toyota Wigo 1.0 GCVT comes with all those exterior features. The roomier cabin for 5 received upgrades, though power-adjustable front seats were not included. The steering wheel has been updated for a more ergonomic grip. The dashboard features a refined aesthetic crafted from high-quality materials, elevating the cabin's ambiance, although the instrument cluster remains analog. Other highlights include the integration of an 8-inch infotainment screen which provides enhanced connectivity options, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the G and E variants. Convenience features include smart keyless entry with push start, power windows, power door locks, electronic power steering, air conditioning with digital manual control, 12-volt socket, audio controls on the steering wheel, 3 cup holders, 4 bottle holders. The latest Wigo is powered by a 1-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine that produces 67 horsepower and 89 Nm of torque. The G and E variants come with a CVT transmission with a new CVT gearbox, which should appeal to both novice and experienced drivers who prioritize a smooth driving experience and improved fuel efficiency for reliable daily transportation. The suspension system features the usual front McPherson struts and rear torsion beams, while the brake system features the front disc rear drum setup. Safety concerns are also addressed in the Wigo that comes with advanced features such as SRS airbags, ISOFIX tether anchors, vehicle stability control, hill start assist, 5 ELR 3-point seatbelts. Other driver assist and friendly features in the G variant include rear camera, 2 rear backing sensors, DVR or digital video recorder, alarm and immobilizer. Overall, the new Toyota Wigo embodies a thoughtful approach to design, technology, and safety that should meet the needs of first-time car buyers.
Toyota lists the Wigo 1.5G CVT at 729,000 pesos. The question now for first-time buyers is, does this give the Wigo enough value for money to better compete in a market awash with cheaper options? The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
We dream to create a world where energy is at its full potential. Powerful, yet peaceful. Exhilarating without excess. A world where energy ignites beauty. Transcending our limitations towards limitless possibilities. With smooth acceleration to multiple destinations. For a better tomorrow, where energy augments our everyday into a life so effortless. Welcome to a new beginning. Where performance and sustainability thrive together, moving you towards a beautiful life. With energy that's powerful, electrifying, life-changing. Honda, transform the future.
Welcome back to Autofocus, where I have the latest auto industry news.
Kia Philippines is betting on an all-hybrid refreshed Sorento lineup to make a difference in a very crowded midsize 7-seater SUV market. Kia rolled out the refreshed Sorento while launching the first of what the brand called the Kia Movement, a monthly activity to showcase its latest models and offer them for test drives.
We are now in the Glorieta Activity Center and we are launching our all-new Sorento Turbo Hybrid. We are also launching our first Kia Movement. This Kia Movement will be a series of displays nationwide. So this is the start. So we will have a schedule at least every month for this Kia Movement.
The refreshed Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid for 2025 is available in 3 variants.
So we have 3 variants. It starts with the EX, the EX Plus. Both are front-wheel drive, and we have the all-wheel drive SX. So this is the top of the line, the one that you're seeing here. The EX starts at 2,188,000 pesos. The EX Plus is at 2,588,000 pesos. And the top of the line Sorento Turbo Hybrid all-wheel drive is 2,888,000 pesos.
Mini Philippines unveiled the Mini Aceman and the all-new Mini Cooper 5-door at an event held at the Mini Bonifacio Global City showroom. During the launch, Willie T10, president of Auto Hub Group of Companies which distributes Mini locally, said the all-new Mini Cooper 5-door is perfect for those with active lifestyles and young families. Powered by a 2.0-liter turbo petrol straight 4 that generates 204 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque, the 5-door Mini Cooper S retails at 3,799,000 pesos. Willie T10 is also excited about the Mini Aceman, an all-electric subcompact compact crossover.
We're so happy because even our customers are so happy with their cars, and we're even more excited now because we've been launching this. This is a totally new model, the Mini Aceman, and it's electric vehicle, no? Walang gas actually, no? The cost of charging is very, very low, no? Even with the high cost of electricity in the Philippines, ang laki pa rin ang savings. So we're very, very excited about this. It's not too big, it's not too small, because the Mini 3-door is smaller. The Mini Countryman is so much bigger now. The Aceman is right smack in between. So we're very, very excited about this product.
Only one variant, Mini Aceman SE, is on offer locally, priced at 3,550,000 pesos. It is powered by a single electric motor that generates 215 horsepower and 330 Nm of torque. Willie T10 sees the battery-powered vehicles gaining more traction in the market.
The EV is gaining attraction lately, especially after 2023 when the President signed the Executive Order number 12 and exempting the duties for electric vehicle. That's why even our EVs are cheaper than the ICE cars. As to any model or brand, normally the more premium side of the premium segment or the higher end class are the first ones to buy the EV because they can charge it at home. We're hoping that there are more and more electric charging stations. We're hoping that the condos will allow charging stations so that the customers can charge it at home, so that it's going to gain more attraction for the electric vehicles.
Omoda and JQ Philippines inviting mooring journalists to the Batangas racing circuit to give them a preview of the brand's refreshed lineup of vehicles that it plans to formally launch this month.
Now we hold this event in Batangas Racing Court, right here, and we show our units we're launching this month to share the experience with all the media guests. Let them to know in advance before our launch. Our launch will be at February 18th.
Made available for test drives on the Batangas racetrack were the Omoda C5 Luxury, a 5-seater SUV, the Omoda E5, a fully electric crossover SUV, and the Omoda EJ6 AWD, a fully electric boxy SUV with all-wheel drive. Aside from being tested on the track, the Omoda EJ6 AWD was also tested on an off-road course. Omoda and JQ appears to be serious about building its brand in the country for the long term.
The difference compared with Omoda, JQ, and with the other brand, I think this first one is a business model. Some of the other brand, they come to Philippines, they just fund the distributor, start up sales. For us, it's totally different because we set up a subsidiary which is 100% owned by our mother company. We are not owning the distributor, we are also the manufacturer. That means we can communicate with the media, with the banker, with the dealer, with the customer directly. So there's no delay. For example, in the future, if there has some request from the customer, they have some after-sales issue, they can contact us directly because we are the manufacturer. So we want to supply good service to the customer. And this is the first difference, the business mode. And the second difference is the brand image. For Omoda, it's a new brand for the futuristic brand and also more for young generation or young mindset person. So it's a little bit different compared with the other brand that are focused on the mass market.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota Tama raw. Abante, posible!
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. The next one that we're gonna show you how to use is a ceramic ultra slick detailer. So this product is your quick solution to instantly apply a ceramic coating on your car and also instantly clean it. Give it an instant gloss, instant solution for a gloss. So this is very easy to use. So you just spray on a clean microfiber cloth, then just apply it on the body of your car. Oh, but make sure your car is also clean and doesn't have any dirt. So after applying, spray some water so you can see the water beading hydrophobic effect instantly. So this product can give you a ceramic coating that could last you around 8 to 16 car washes. So there you go. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax PH Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
Got my fingers on the pulse, avocado and toast, leather seats, jet plane, always ready to go.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belong to the same category on Head to Head.
For styling, the Volkswagen is as Teutonic as it can be, with simple and clean lines from the front to the rear. Its angular design means business, while its illuminated grille adds character to its front end. Special exterior features include LED lights in the front and rear, the blacked-out trims, 18-inch alloy wheels, and a large panoramic sunroof. Size-wise, the Tharo measures 4,458mm long, 1,841mm wide, and 1,632mm tall, with a wheelbase of 2,680mm. In stark contrast, the GAC is all about slashes and deep-cut lines throughout its bodywork. The GS3 M Zoom R style projects a sportier image with its sharp headlights and a distinct exhaust pipe arrangement. If it's still not enough, the stripes on the grille and orange highlights will surely grab attention. LED lighting and a large panoramic sunroof are standard, while the R style adds an aggressive body kit and 19-inch alloy wheels. In terms of dimensions, the GS3 M Zoom is a touch smaller than the Tharo at 4,446mm long, 1,850mm wide, and 1,600mm tall, with a wheelbase of 2,650mm. The exterior themes of these SUVs are also reflected on the inside. In the case of the Tharo, it's flat and smooth surfaces that frees up more space and gives the impressions of airiness. Meanwhile, its plush leather seats and high-grade materials are what one expects from a German car. Front occupants of the Tharu are greeted by a high-definition 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Apple CarPlay is standard in the Tharu, as well as a 6-speaker sound system, Bluetooth connectivity, and wireless charging. In terms of practicality, the Tharu has a cargo capacity of 455 liters that can be expanded to 1,543 liters by folding the second row. Moving to the GS3M Zoom, there are sweeping curves and aggressive lines strewn all over the cabin. The two-tone interior shows GAC's more playful side with contrasting colors, while the 7-inch digital instrument cluster and 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system makes this SUV look even more high-tech. Its audio system matches the Tharu speaker count at 6. Entertainment is provided by Apple CarPlay, Android Auto mirroring, Bluetooth, and even a video system. For cargo space, the GS3M Zoom can hold 341 liters behind the second row and go as much as 1,271 with the seats folded. These SUVs are lacking in safety features. Traction control, stability control, and tire pressure monitoring are fitted to both cars, along with 360-degree view cameras, speed limiters, and parking sensors. However, the GS3M Zoom benefits from advanced driver assist systems. It includes adaptive cruise control with integrated cruise assist, autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, traffic sign recognition, traffic jam assist, high beam assist, and lane keep assist.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota Tamaraw. Abante, posible!
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Suzuki Philippines celebrates 50 years in the country with the One Suzuki Kickoff Ride, featuring a motorcade of motorcycles and vehicles. Representatives from Suzuki Motorcycle, Automobile, and Marine divisions joined the event, commemorating the brand's legacy. Here are the highlights.
Suzuki has introduced an iconic model which has become a part of Filipino lives. This is a very exciting activity for us. However, kickoff ride is just one of our celebration activities. Our team is preparing for public and partners. Also, through our activity, we have a plan to introduce promo and surprise events. Recently, we launched Jimny 5-door and XL7 Hybrid, reflecting focus on our innovation and sustainability. Additionally, we expand our after-sales service. We provide good after-sales for Filipino customers.
Suzuki Philippines has contributed significantly in the landscape of the motorcycle industry in the Philippines for the past 15 years. Our products, we were able to provide the Filipino consumers with high value, quality, efficient and reliable motorcycles that truly enrich the lives of our customers in terms of mobility. In terms of the economic aspect, we were able to build a manufacturing plant here in the Philippines located in Laguna, which employed close to 1,000 employees at present. That also helps improve the lives of our employees. We have a total of 30 models combined for both regular and big bikes categories. And out of those 30, 12 are being manufactured here in the Philippines. Also, we are importing now. We have one model that we are importing in Southeast Asian countries.
So the official launch of the marine business in the Philippines was 2019, making Suzuki the company with integrated product lineup of motorcycle, automobile, and marine outboard. Familiar sight along the company's coastline, as we have here in Batangas, where Suzuki engines are widely used. Our outboard motors are not only popular in the leisure boat sector, but they are also become an essential part of the commuter segment, serving as transportation of passengers between ports in places like Boracay.
It is the vision of Suzuki to be the customer's brand of choice in the Philippine market, and I think we have achieved this kind of vision. Suzuki was able to establish its name in the automotive industry as one of the top 5 brands. Aside from that, we have contributed to the economy. For the last 50 years, we have been sustaining our business well, expanding our operations nationwide across all divisions, help in generating employment as well as contribute in the direction of the government towards carbon neutrality.
We also invite everyone to visit our Suzuki showroom to explore our latest model and service. Let's continue driving toward a brighter future together.
The One Suzuki Kickoff Ride is just the beginning of Suzuki Philippines' 50th anniversary celebration, with more events and new models to come this year.
karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maaasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. Ford has established a strong presence in the compact SUV segment with the Territory. Now, with the next generation Territory, can it capture an even larger share of the market? Let's see what this new model brings to the table.
With the introduction of the second generation back in April 2023, it built on the solid foundations that its predecessor had set. Bigger, older, and sharper than before, it's the star of this week's car review. The Ford Territory is available in 3 variants, with the Titanium being the best-selling trim level. It is then followed by the Titanium X and topped off by the recently introduced Sport model. The compact SUV measures 4,630mm long, 1,935mm wide, and 1,706mm tall, with a wheelbase of 2,726mm. Ground clearance is rated at 190mm, which should be enough of small floods and dusty roads. The large grille gives the SUV more presence on the road, while its LED headlights add attitude to the bold front end. The Titanium rides on 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 235/55 R18 tires. Moving to its side profile, the longer hood and upright windows give it a more SUV-like appearance. Meanwhile, the boxy rear end is complemented by LED taillights and a wide-opening tailgate to make loading or unloading cargo much easier. Other exterior features seen in the Territory Titanium include power folding and power adjustable side mirrors, with side turn indicators, a chrome-finished honeycomb grille, and aluminum roof rails. To get inside the Territory Titanium, one must use the smart keyless entry. Once in there, the Territory holds the distinction of having blue trims and upholstery, a rarity these days that sets it apart from other similarly sized SUVs. Its dashboard is trimmed in two-tone leather with blue on top, black at the bottom, and gets wood trim in the middle. The driver is then greeted by a wide screen that houses both the fully digital 7-inch digital cluster and the 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system. For the leather-wrapped steering wheel, it's of the multi-function variety with buttons for audio and cruise control. It also has tilt and telescopic adjustment for a more comfortable driving position. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as is 3 USB ports. Sound is then channeled through 6 speakers. For seating, these are finished in perforated partial leather with 10-way power adjust for the driver. The rear seats, on the other hand, can fold flat with a 60-40 split ratio for more cargo space. Automatic climate control is standard, while the rear air conditioning vents keep rear passengers cool. All in all, the growth in exterior dimensions give this SUV a roomy interior with a large cargo area. Couple that with its features and you have a technology-rich family car with more than enough space for 5. For safety, the Ford Territory Titanium comes with 6 airbags, including a pair of curtain airbags. Parking sensors are then complemented by a high-definition 360-degree view camera. Anti-lock brakes, stability control, and traction control is standard, along with hill start assist, rollover mitigation, and hill descent control. Advanced driver assists include blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, active park assists, and tire pressure monitoring system. Under the hood is a 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine with direct injection and auto stop-start. It makes 160 PS and 248 Nm of torque, all coursed through the front wheels. Shifting is done via a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission with a rotary E-shifter. Drivers get the freedom of choice with its drive mode selector that includes normal, eco, sport, and mountain modes. Thanks to its turbocharger and torque figure, the Territory is brisk off the line. Once on the move, the dual-clutch transmission provides smooth and seamless shifts. The stable and level ride is courtesy of McPherson struts at the front and a multi-lake arrangement at the back. The Ford Territory Titanium carries an SRP of 1,335,000 pesos. For that, you get a spacious and stylish family SUV with all the safety features and amenities one expects these days. Couple that with a punchy, torque-rich engine and a smooth and sporty ride, this is one SUV that deserves to be on your short list.
Ford appears to have succeeded in setting higher benchmarks in the compact SUV segment with the next-gen Territory Titanium and Titanium X. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to talk about turbos and boost controllers. Chances are when you buy a diesel car nowadays, it has a turbocharger. It's not exclusive anymore to high-performance cars like Subarus or Evos or racing cars. Almost every turbo diesel on sale now from any manufacturer has one of these things. And that's why they're great and they do make a lot of power and a lot of torque. Now this turbocharger sucks in air here, pumps it, air goes out here. And this air has pressure in it. The same way that in your mom's pressure cooker, when you reach a certain pressure, the whistle sounds. In the turbocharger, there's a similar mechanism that tells you that, or actually tells the engine that, okay, pressure is right, let's set it at that and don't go any higher. It's this thing. This is called a wastegate. Inside here is a diaphragm that goes forward and backward. What it does is connects to this lever, which opens and closes this flap. Once the pressure goes here, it's correct, it will push this lever out and this flap will open, bleeding off some of the exhaust gases. Now, there's a way to increase the boost, which is using a boost controller. And it's this little thing. Basically what this is a valve. Air goes here, air goes out there. This little knob restricts how much pressure it goes in here. So if you blow here, you twist it, only little air comes out here or a lot of air comes out here, delaying the signal to open and close the wastegate. And this thing simply just installs in between pressure side here and the wastegate. So the simplest is this goes here, this goes here, that goes there. That's the simplest way to go about it. Or the other way that they recommend is to a little bit more complicated but can do a little bit more precise is this way. In a nutshell, this is how it's connected. So how this works is this. There's pressure inside this line that goes to the wastegate. What we're doing here is we're bleeding some of the pressure off here. So let's say this one comes out at 14 psi. But since you're letting out some of the pressure here, pressure that goes here is less, maybe 12. So here you're bleeding 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 psi. By adjusting this knob here, there's a plus and a minus here. The plus and minus here don't mean anything. It does not mean one click is 1 psi, 2 click is 2 psi. No. Every car is different. Every turbocharger behaves differently. So the only way for you to properly adjust is if you have a working and accurate boost gauge installed in your car, or you have it brought to a dyno. So you can see if the adjustments that you're making are making power indeed, and if it's enough, because this one here will now connect to the boost sensor of the dyno itself. Now when you open your engine, most people can identify some of the basic parts, like this is the air filter, this is where you put in the oil, that's the battery, but that's pretty much it. And for turbo diesel cars, like on this Montero where we're going to install the boost controller, this is your turbo down here. That's the turbocharger right there. This is the compressor side. That's the turbine side or the exhaust. The wastegate is actually down here, this rod here. That's where the wastegate is. That's what controls how much boost pressure is enough, and then it opens the flap. So all the air the car gets comes from here, the air box. Then once it goes in, it gets burned. Exhaust gas goes out here. And this is where we're going to install the boost controller. So this is the boost controller installed. It's just this little thing. Then later on, once we're finished setting it, we're going to secure it here somewhere with a zip tie. And then here, this is a lock nut. We will tighten this so no makulit car wash boy is going to make me hit this when they do a car wash, because if they do, it'll mess up your boost settings. So here, there's a plus and a minus. We start here by making the knob all the way to the minus. So this is basically stock boost. Then we'll slowly rotate it to the plus side while watching on the dyno how much boost we actually get. Now as you can see, we have the boost controller on one side, then we have this thing connected to the dyno. This is where the ECU reads boost. This is in the manifold, and it goes to this sensor. This thing's called a manifold absolute pressure sensor. This converts pressure into voltage that the ECU can understand, and this is what also it references. Let's say, okay, at 2 volts, it's this much pressure. At 3 volts, it's this much pressure. Therefore, we give this much fuel and that much fuel. And that's how it works.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our social media accounts. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.